It's better.
Started. You're good.
Oh, yeah.
All right, good evening, folks. It is 12 November, 6 o'clock, actually 6:01 according to my iPhone. So we'll go ahead and get this meeting started and call to order. With that, we'll start with the invocation. We have Pastor Josh Britt here with the Courageous Church.
Let's pray. Dear Lord, we thank you for the opportunity to come together as a community to discuss opportunities as well as the issues that we all face. We pray that today we ask of you for wisdom and for guidance in all the discussions and decisions that have to be made this evening. Maybe we be mindful of each other and the responsibility that we're all entrusted as a community, both as leaders, as residents, and those who preside over us. And we just pray that we would work with compassion and fairness and even integrity. We pray that, God, we would live by the ethic to act justly, to love mercy, and to walk closely with you in everything that we do. God, may we honor you both in our words and our speech and our actions. Pray you bless these leaders as we gather here, the residents as well of Madison and all that serve our city. Lord, give us strength and courage and vision to both address the needs of today as well as the things that we have in the future. Lord, may we honor you in all the things that we do. And we thank you, God, for the opportunity to live in a place that where you can be proclaimed and you can be loved greatly by all. And God, we pray that you would use this group to make much of you and to do great things for our city. It's in your name that we pray. Amen.
Thank you, Pastor.
Thank you, Pastor. All right, join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, can I get the roll call, please?
Mayor Finley.
Here.
Councilmember Wroblewski.
Here.
Councilmember Spears.
Here.
Councilmember Powell.
Here.
Councilmember Shaw. Councilmember Bartlett.
Here.
Councilmember Denzine.
Yeah.
Council President Seifert.
Here. All right, are there any amendments to the agenda tonight?
No amendments to the agenda.
All right, awesome. With that, we're going to move into approval of the minutes. And first up, we have the minutes from the 28 October work session.
Second.
All right, we have a motion and a second. Any discussion on those? Can I get the vote, please?
Councilmember Powell.
Aye.
Councilmember Spears.
Aye.
Council President Seifert.
Aye.
Councilmember Wroblewski.
Aye.
Councilmember Shaw. Councilmember Bartlett.
Aye.
Councilmember Denzine.
All right, motion passes. Next, we'll move on to the 28 October regular session.
Move to approve.
Second.
All right, we got a motion by Powell, second by Bartlett. Sorry.
All right, I'll help you.
Can I get the vote? Or is there any discussion on that? Ranae, I didn't forget your name.
Okay.
All right.
Okay,
Can I
I knew it was
Councilmember,
a tie.
Please.
It helped.
Can I get the vote, please?
Councilmember Powell.
Aye.
Councilmember Bartlett.
Aye.
Council President Seifert.
Aye.
Councilmember Wroblewski.
Aye.
Councilmember Spears.
Aye.
Councilmember Shaw. Councilmember Denzine.
All right, motion passes. Doesn't look like we have any presentation and awards for tonight. So with that, we're going to move into public comments. And if I can just remind the public, we have 3 minutes per speaker. As you approach the podium, and once you do, if you'll just say your name and district for the record. And with that, I think we have one resident that has registered ahead of time, and it is Mr. David Wren out of District 7. So.
David Rand, I live in District 7
Yes,
on
sir.
Lake Crest Circle. Mr. Mayor, City Council members, I appreciate the opportunity to speak tonight. We know you're busy running the city amongst tremendous growth and expansion. You may not be familiar with my topic, and it may seem minor to some of you, but for my wife and I, it impacts our daily lives. We have neighbors that thrive on conflict and turmoil. Since moving here about 15 years ago, they've been embroiled in some manner of conflict with other neighbors and area residents. For the first 10 years or so, they were cordial to us. However, about 5 years ago, we became targets of their bullying and harassing behavior. These two are well known at Madison City Hall, and not in a good way. Most police officers, as well as the staff in Public Works, Code Enforcement, Planning, Zoning, and the Municipal Court are familiar with them. The reactions of the police officers and city employees are all very similar regarding these two. Usually a sigh and a shrug, followed by sympathy for anyone impacted by their egregious behavior. Simply put, they are nightmare neighbors. While there's no surefire way to deal with troublesome people, I believe the city has made some significant errors dealing with these two. For example, the supervisor in Code Enforcement the Code Enforcement Office has been resistant to enforcing several code violations, stating the city does not want to get involved. The Zoning Board of Adjustments and Appeals went against the recommendations of the planning staff and contrary to the requirements of Section 10-4-3 of the zoning ordinance, granted a one-of-a-kind variance for them. A contributor to this inappropriate approval may have been a personal relationship, friendship or business, I don't know, between one of the 5 board members and the neighbor. Rather than recusing himself due to the relationship, this board member chose to make favorable comments that likely persuaded other board members. A member of the municipal court staff signed an illegitimate complaint for these two. Numerous police officers, police supervisors, the city prosecutor, and the magistrate supervisor have all stated this should never have been done. How this happened still needs to be determined. It's actions and decisions like this that are being made to appease or pacify that have only served to embolden these bad actors to continue their uncivil behavior. By not being told that their actions are wrong or inappropriate, they feel they can continue to skirt the law, press limits, and to bully and harass and intimidate others. The downside of this for the city is that the behavior of these two will continue to waste city resources, city employees' time, and ultimately cost taxpayer money. We've all heard that the squeaky wheel gets the grease. Well, sometimes that wheel shouldn't be greased. It should be stopped. The city and its employees should be able to say no to disruptive and troublesome residents in order to prevent hardships to other residents. Mr. Mayor and council members, thank you for your time. I know my remarks have been brief, but my goal was to raise your awareness of this matter. My wife and I would welcome any additional discussion you may want to have or answer any questions about this matter. It's our hope that the more city officials are made aware of this.
If I can, obviously you have prepared remarks. If you don't mind, can we get a copy of those? We'll get it to the rest of council, but your time is up.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you,
Can I
sir.
follow up on that too, John?
Yes.
Mr. Wren, if you'll make an appointment with the mayor's office, I'm not familiar with any of what you're talking about. I may be, but I don't know. If you'll make an appointment, then I'd love to talk to you about that.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
And can I just ask too, I'm sorry, what district do you live in?
7.
7. Okay,
Thanks.
thank you.
Appreciate it.
I was thinking y'all lived in Lake Forest. No,
Press
okay.
Circle. It's Silver Creek.
I'm sorry, okay, thank you.
Different like, I'll follow up with you as well.
All right, thanks, sir.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you, Mr. Wren.
Okay. Anyone else that would like to address council this evening?
I dress like Nanook of the North tonight because it's cold in here. I don't really have anything prepared to say, but I have something.
Do you mind? I know we.
Oh,
all
I know. My name is Angela Gary, and I live in Ranae Bartlett's district, District 5, and I have for 450 years. I'm really not that archaic. But I have an issue, and it seems the city, whoever's in charge, has an issue that every time I submit something for information, I don't want to call them FOIA requests because I know that's not the proper term that you all use, but I've not gotten things back in 14 months. State statute says like 15 days, 3 weeks, whatever. I think I've been patient enough. The questions that I have as a citizen that's lived here probably longer than, well, Larry Anderson might have lived here longer than I have, but, well, I know he has, as a matter of fact, but I'm soon following on his heels. I want my information, and if I have to file an ethics complaint against every single person, even the ones of you all that I love dearly, I'll do it. And yes, it will include Paul Finley, and I've already been told by a couple of council people that all that happens when the Ethics Commission, when you file a complaint, is they just come ask us some questions, they just come to our house, or they just give us a phone call, but you're going to be called on a regular basis, because as soon as I get my little 94-and-a-half-year-old father-in-law and his wife some Medicare supplemental insurance that's less than $600 a month this week, and I get a step-aunt buried this week, y'all just get ready. I told you I was going to turn the burner up, and I'm going to. I'm going to get the information. You've got 40, I think I was told this week, 49 weeks left in office. Y'all going to know I'm here. You're going to know that Angela Gary lives in Madison, and it ain't always going to be pretty. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Anyone?
And that goes for Mayor Finley, too. Not Mayor Finley, Paul Finley. He walks out when I talk.
Yes, ma'am. Anyone else?
Margie Daly, Karen's district. First of all, I'd like to say that you all violated the Open Meetings Act of Alabama by passing that Resolution 544 without at least 1 hour notice, and you can look that up in the Open Meetings Act, that you violated the law and that therefore that resolution was not legally passed. I would like to also say, here I have some freedom of information that I received from the Ethics Board. Woo-hoo! I'm waiting for over 30 freedom of informations from the city for years, at least 18 months on Ranae's expenditures from 2018. Also, they were able to send me the BallCorps contract, the Ethics Committee, because Mr. Shore had personal gains when he did. Megan Zignarelli wrote something for him, a brief, and in that brief, the Ethics Committee states he did not use his public position to create the opportunity for himself and his company in violation of the 36-25-5A, and provided that he avoids conflict of interest should they arise. Now, it also states in here that he is to recuse himself on anything BallCorps, because he has personal gain. He puts big banner ads in the stadium, and that brings him money. Now, whether he has 1% of a company or 49%, the law states any personal gain. So Councilman Greg Shaw should never be voting on BallCorps at all. The other issue I have is I stated that we were told, and in the original contract, it states throughout the term of this agreement on an annual basis, the city shall receive not less than $1 million. So the $1 million is literally, factually, in the contract as a minimum payment. We are supposed to be making more than that. I was called a liar by the mayor at the last council meeting, and there it is, right in writing. Now, I did send an appeal because that resolution 544 was not passed legally. And I believe that according to the law, you guys should have to rescind it and redo it and do it legally. And what is the problem with transparency and freedom of information in this city? We the taxpayers, we all deserve this. It's supposed to be transparent. Every paperclip, every sticky, every piece of paper, every spreadsheet is owned by the taxpayers, not you. So when you have spreadsheets and we request them, you should give them to us. It shouldn't be a problem. I don't understand
Ms. Daly,
why you
your
won't
time
give
is
us
up.
information. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, anyone else? Yes, ma'am, come forward. You may.
Remember me, Bob and Jackie Peters? We were here on medical marijuana, trying to keep it out of the city, and I'm so glad you voted against that.
Ma'am,
I'm
if
a-
you don't mind, can
Oh,
you just
yeah, go
name
ahead.
and
Oh.
district for the record? Just
Yeah, Jacqueline Peters, and I am in Karen Denzine's district.
All right, thank
And
you.
I'm a former television news anchor and investigative reporter. And so the things I say, I mean, contrary to most today, I graduated from a very fine journalism school where we actually didn't make the news, we reported it. What a deal, huh? So I wrote this to Karen, but I said, I'm writing because we need to rescind the agreement to let the Main Street America woke group control what we do downtown. Main Street America is really Main Street America USA. It's owned by the mega insurance company American Family Insurance, whose major goal seems to be to bring very woke agendas into mostly white, mostly Christian, mostly Southern states. They even state they will push back on us, those who do not agree. I feel like they should be sued for misrepresenting their intentions. Well, they do have a ton of money to bring to communities for historic restoration. That's not their focus. It's not their stated focus. After they purchased in 2018 this historic renovation company that really is like 40 years old, but it was operating in the correct way then. But American Family Insurance, they bought it, and now their stated goal is to culturally change cities to woke communities and push back against any of those who do not agree. They have deceived us about this, and they are misrepresenting themselves. So we come like lambs to the slaughter. Main Street, Alabama website does not allude to their woke intent. So you have to go to Main Street USA. So please look at the Main Street America website and also watch the video of their CEO, Aaron Barnes, who states that if you want to apply to be a Main Street city, please send me a video, but don't show me any of your historic buildings or anything, but I want to see where your parks are. I want to see your community areas. I want to see where your people kiss. Yes. And she says she wants to see where they hug and they kiss. Anyway, now we have Everstead over there, and Landmark is the same as this group. Landmark is here to change our city. They're here to make us woke. They're here to make us have our first parade. They're here to own this city, and that's what that's all about.
Ma'am, if I can, your time's up.
Oh, I would have more to say about other things, another group that you brought in. But anyway, I don't think that's who we are, you know?
Thank you,
We
ma'am.
don't want to be pushed back on.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Anyone else wanting to address council? All right, with that, we're going to move into consent agenda and finance committee report.
Yes, the Finance Committee has reviewed the regular and periodic bills to be paid. We also, on the consent agenda, we have a payment for Grace and Carter and Sons Contracting for Huntsville Browns Ferry Burr Green Roundabout to be paid from Fund 38. We've got an agreement authorizing a joint agreement with the City of Huntsville to purchase vehicles together from Woody Anderson Ford, a quote from Unico Technology for network security services, the acceptance of a settlement from Alabama Municipal Insurance Corporation for damage to a 2020 Ford Explorer police vehicle. We're authorizing a transfer of a K-9 from Madison PD to Highland K-9 LLC. We've got the donation of chess pieces from Jim F. to the Senior Center and acceptance of a donation to the Senior Center for the Stained Glass Program. And with that, I move to approve.
Second.
I do have one question about the dog, and I think Megan or Mayor might be able to answer that. Will we be getting a refund on the money that we paid for the dog?
No, this is going to a rescue organization that's willing to take the dog. So
Right.
unfortunately, a return of the dog to the original organization.
We can't be recompensated since the dog did not work out. I mean, that's thousands of dollars, probably. No.
I'm not aware of any
Okay.
method or agreement to allow the city to seek reimbursement or to return the dog to the original organization that provided it.
Okay. I think your mic is not on.
Oh.
Do you mind repeating all of that you just said for the folks at home?
Can you hear me?
There we go. Now we can.
Okay. I've just got to bring it in a little bit closer. I apologize. No, I'm not aware of any agreement that we had in the original agreement to purchase the dog, to give the dog back to that organization and receive a refund. Due to persistent behavior issues, the city has had its work cut out for it in seeking an organization or individual to take the dog and help to retrain it so it can have a better life. And this organization that the police department found is willing to do so. So unfortunately, the city is losing its investment in this dog, but at the same time, it's important for us to find it a better home and then let go of some of the risks that may come with retaining the dog.
Great. Thank you. I appreciate, oh, thank you, Chief.
These things are somewhat related and somewhat unrelated with the dog. The dog had extreme behavioral issues, so much so that it began chewing on things in its kennel and ended up breaking its canine teeth. So we had to actually have the canine teeth replaced and repaired, which made him unavailable now for bite work. And since he's not available as a full-purpose dog, it violated, or not violated, but it broke the agreement we had with them where they wouldn't take it back and recompensate it. So essentially, they claimed that we broke it, so we bought it.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate the clarification.
And we won't be doing business with that company anymore.
Thank you. I very much appreciate that, too.
Thank you, Chief.
Thank you all.
Any other discussion? All right, can I get the vote, please?
Councilmember Spears,
Aye.
Councilmember Powell,
Aye.
Council President Seifert,
Aye.
Councilmember Wroblewski,
Aye.
Councilmember Shaw, Councilmember Bartlett,
Aye.
Councilmember Denzine.
All right, motion passes. With that, we'll move into presentation reports, and Mayor?
All right, I'll start by asking council for approval of resolution number 2024-401-R, approving the amendment to the General Capital Improvement Fund 38.
Move to approve.
Second.
Thank you. So the two main things that we added in here, there was an addition of $401,000 that brings the public safety annex to the total amount that James will bring forward here on down the road in the agenda for the public safety annex. And then it documents the $4,000 for the Toyota Field parking lot that is now in Fund 38. And those were the two main changes.
Okay. All right, is there any discussion on that? We have a motion and a second.
I just had a question about how much did we originally spend for the Hexagon building?
$11,200,000.
Okay, so we're adding another, okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yes.
It is the Hexagon building. It's 23A.
Okay. Any other discussion? All right, can we get the vote, please?
Councilmember Spears,
Aye.
Councilmember Powell,
Aye.
Council President Seifert,
Aye.
Councilmember Wroblewski,
Aye.
Councilmember Shaw, Councilmember Bartlett,
Aye.
Councilmember Denzine.
Nay.
All right, motion passes. And Mayor, do you have anything?
I do, a couple more things. Just to remind everybody, one of the things we talked about last council meeting was the new Madison Parks and Recreation app. It's an app that can be downloaded, which in turn allows you, the citizen, to set up your own account and obtain all kinds of information on everything that we have going at all of our facilities, programs, whether it's children or adult. A couple other things, Rainbolt Trail is a new trail that has been added to the Greenway or the Rainbow Mountain thank you to the Madison Greenway and Trail Group and all that they did, 600-plus man-hours to get that done. It's a great trail. And then lastly, Veterans Day turns into Veterans Week in this area. It's something we're really proud of and a part of. In the parade yesterday, our police and fire honor guard did double time. I don't think I've ever seen the parade move as fast as it has, and they did a great job, and I think Madison was well represented in that. And with that said, that's all I have.
All right, with that, let's move into Council District 1.
Yes, sir. I just want to give a shout out to Madison Utilities, our engineering department, and Commissioner Steve Haraway for the work that they've done on Gillespie Rd. I don't know if you've been that way, but there's a sidewalk there from the apartments all the way over to Franklin Station. Very appreciative of that, very appreciative that the citizens will be easier for them to walk from their home to get to the IGA or Piggly Wiggly, whatever it is, get to the preschool. So many thanks to those three organizations, and it's a great illustration of the different entities coming together and working for the betterment of all. And then my other announcement is this Saturday at 10 a.m., right out here at the flagpole, we're going to have our Madison Interfaith Day of Prayer. It's our second annual Madison Interfaith Day of Prayer at 10 a.m., inviting everyone from every faith to come. We had many faiths represented last year, and it's just a great way to come together and pray for our city and our nation, our state. We need it now more than ever, and I'm very thankful to the Madison Interfaith Council for bringing everyone together, and that's all I have.
All right, thank you. District number 2.
Yes, I just wanted to thank the city of Huntsville and everybody, all the veterans organizations that were responsible for bringing the Veterans Parade together yesterday and all the other events for the veterans last week. And it's just a great week and a celebration in this area. We all have, strong military roots here, and it was just a great way to honor our veterans, and I was very honored to be there.
District number 3.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry.
But wait, there's more.
Wait, there's more. Next Monday is the first Madison Chamber of Commerce Gala. And it is happening over at Jackson Center. So that will be happening next week. And that's all.
All right,
Tickets available.
District 3.
I want you to put another one of those crackers in your mouth and whistle.
Not going to happen right now, Chief.
I'm going to let
Yeah, Teddy said he'd defer to me. I forgot one thing I think was really important, that at the Veterans Day dinner on Friday night, American Legion Post 229 out of Madison was the Organization of the Year. And then the Person of the Year was Larry Vannoy, who leads that. And I think that is testament. We've all talked about what they're doing for our community. And out of all the organizations, they won both of those. So thank you, Teddy, for letting me add that.
Absolutely. I have no new business.
Okay, all right. And District 4 is not here tonight, so District 5.
No new business.
All right. District 6.
I'd like to remind everybody that the Madison Police Citizens Advisory meeting is happening on November 19th, and their guest is Bio 1 of Alabama. The meeting is at 6 o'clock at the Madison Public Library. I didn't know what Bio 1 was. It's a very interesting company that comes and goes into crime scenes after everything has been done and does cleanup work and that sort of thing. I thought it was a very interesting topic that y'all would be discussing. So I appreciate y'all bringing that up this time. And so yeah, if you've got time on the 19th, I would suggest showing up and learning something new. I'll be there. Also, I'd like to add to the others for the veterans. It was an amazing parade yesterday. It's wonderful to ride in the parade, not to be the one waving, but to wave and to thank all the veterans that line up along the parade route. To be able to just look them in the eye and say thank you for their work. And it is such a wonderful way, and everything that they have done to just thank these people who are willing to sacrifice so much, their life if necessary, for us as citizens. So I just, again, thank you to each veteran. My father was a veteran of the Korean War. My husband was a veteran of the Vietnam. He was in the Air Force, and then his dad was in World War II as an engineer in the Pacific Islands. So to me, it is a huge thing that people do sacrifice. It means a lot to my family, and I just wanted to say that, and that's all. Thank you.
Okay, all right, and for District 7, just a few things. I'll echo Veterans Day activities. I think, looked on my calendar, they started on the 1st, and I guess they culminated in the parade yesterday. So lots of activities. Appreciate all of our veterans and their sacrifices as well as their families. So thank you to all those involved. Work session dates, we do have 2 coming up. First one will be on the 20th. The topic for that is the proposed amended BallCorps agreement. That'll begin here in the chambers at 5:30. And the second one is going to be for December, and the topic for that is proposed comprehensive plan, which that'll come at 5:30. And tentatively, we're planning to do that at the new community center out on Browns Ferry. Those of you that hadn't been there, that will be a change to the locality of where that'll be, but we have a room, multiple rooms there that'll be big enough to host us all, and we will be there at that. So, and I don't know, you haven't posted the for December yet, but that's coming, right? Okay. All right, so those things will be coming. And then I do want to make sure, folks that got up about public comments, I've got your notes. I do plan to follow up with you, Mr. Wren. Ms. Gary, I'm not privy to all your FOIA requests. I don't think I'm notified, but I want to understand a little more, right? There's always, as Paul Harvey said, the rest of the story. Not to say you don't have factual evidence, but I don't know all the details, so. Ms. Daly, also with yours, I'm not going to comment on the legality because I'm not a lawyer, and I did not stay at a Holiday Inn Express last night, but I want to make sure with our attorney that we've done everything. I'm pretty sure I know from working with our attorney for a while now that I'm pretty sure we did things right, but we'll get confirmation. And your FOIA request, I'm not going to comment on Mr. Shaw's ethics things. Again, I'm not a lawyer. And then Ms. Benson, I think Jacqueline Benson. I don't know if she's still, yeah. Noted your concerns, and we'll work through those. So all that said, that's all I've got. And Ms. Barnett does need to step out. Bartlett. Sorry. Ms. Bartlett does need to step out, and Mr. Shaw had a prior commitment as well. So with that, we're going to close the presentation reports, move into board and committee appointments.
Okay, as the liaison for the Beautification Board, I would like to reappoint Brian Goodwin to place 2.
All right, do we have any other nominations? All right, with that, we will reappoint Mr. Goodwin to that place. And from that, we'll move into public hearings, and we do have, I think, a couple tonight.
Good evening. The Revenue Department has 2 items for public hearing this evening. The first one is Resolution Number 2024-368-R. This is a request for an off-premises beer and wine license from Balch Rd Shell, Inc., doing business at Balch Rd Shell for their location at 513 Balch Road. The reason that this business is applying for an off-premises beer and wine license at this time is that the business is under new ownership, and everything is correct for this, taken into consideration.
Okay. That will open the public hearing. Is there anyone here wanting to address this item? Okay. That will close the public hearing and entertain a motion in a second.
Move to approve. Second.
All right. We got a motion and a second. Are there any discussions? With that, can we have the vote, please?
Councilmember Wroblewski.
Aye.
Councilmember Powell.
Aye.
Council President Seifert.
Aye.
Councilmember Spears,
Aye.
Councilmember Shaw, Councilmember Bartlett, Councilmember Denzine.
Motion passes. Next up.
Second, we have resolution number 2024-369-R. This is a request for a launch retail liquor Class 2 package license from Balch Rd doing business as Balch Rd Spirits for their location of 513 Balch Road, Suite A. Again, this business is applying for a launch retail liquor license due to the new ownership. Everything is in order for this to be considered.
All right, with that, we'll open the public hearing. Is there anyone here wanting to address council on this?
It's the same address, Margie Daly, Karen's district. It's the same address, so it seems that this is a package for beer and wine license, and this is a lounge retail liquor.
No,
Are we going to have a lounge in the?
They have two separate entrances. There's an entrance for the spirits, and then there's an entrance into the main store for the beer and wine. There's not a lounge in there. It's just two separate licenses, and Yvonne can speak to it, but they have two separate entrances at that store. Much like Sam's does, sorry, I missed lunch today. Much like Sam's does, where they have a separate spirit, and BJ's has a separate spirit. So
Yeah, my only question was they're not going to drink in there, right?
No.
That's my only question.
No.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Sorry, Yvonne.
No problem. Yes, there are two separate entrances for the package store. Has a different entrance. Minors are not allowed to be in there. And for the wine and beer is where the shop is.
Okay. Is there anyone else wanting to address council on this? All right, we'll close the public hearing. We'll entertain a motion in a second.
Move to approve.
Second.
Same verse, second, whatever. All right, any discussion? No? Can't get the vote.
Councilmember Wroblewski,
Aye.
Councilmember Powell,
Aye.
Council President Seifert,
Aye.
Councilmember Spears,
Aye.
Councilmember Shaw,
Abstain.
Councilmember Bartlett, Councilmember Denzine.
All right, motion passes. And with that, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
We'll move into department reports. First up is engineering.
Okay, first I have resolution number 2024-356R. This is authorizing a public services agreement with OMI Incorporated for inclinometer installation and periodic monitoring of slope stability on project 17030. This is Hughes Road Southeast Bridge Slope, not to exceed $29,567.
Move to approve.
Second.
Is this the same quadrant we worked on a couple years ago?
No, this is the southeast quadrant. So recently we've noticed that it's kind of shifted a little bit, kind of getting a little separation in the asphalt there, close to the edge of the road. So this is adding some more monitoring equipment over there so we can kind of keep a close eye on it.
We worked on the west side before.
Yeah.
So this is on the side closest to the YMCA?
That's correct.
What's causing that on both sides of that thing to move, you think?
These are the guys to ask.
Yeah.
These are the geotech guys. I wouldn't even venture a guess. It's
Gotcha.
different layers of fill when you do the,
So are we just monitoring this?
Yeah, right now, we're monitoring to see what kind of time frame. Is this an emergency situation? Do we need to put some funds in it at mid-year or something to do it right away? Or is this something that we can kind of plan for a little bit down the track? We're just trying to figure out, where we're at. When we met with those guys, they're not worried about it failing immediately based on the one monitor that's out there. So we're having them come out there, put a couple more monitors, and then come out every 2 months instead of every 6 months, I think is what they do now. So yeah, this is increasing the frequency and adding more monitoring.
Did we do both sides? I mean, I know we did that one side of the road, but did we do both sides of the tracks or just that one closest to the?
We did the entire west side, but I wasn't here, but I'm pretty sure we did the entire west side. Kent would be a good
The entire
person.
west side's been done? And is this going to monitor the entire east side or just?
Just that quadrant for now. And this is a not to exceed amount, so it might come in less. It's just a matter of, how much, how long we want to do this for. If it turns out, we get two months, and then we get another reading, and then 4 months, we get another reading, and realize, okay, we need to go ahead and address this more, we'll stop this contract, and we'll do something else with them to find a solution.
Thank you for being proactive.
Any other discussion? We have a motion and a second. Can we get the vote, please?
Councilmember Shaw,
Aye.
Councilmember Powell,
Aye.
Council President Seifert,
Aye.
Councilmember Wroblewski,
Aye.
Councilmember Spears,
Aye. Councilmember
Councilmember Bartlett, Councilmember Denzine.
All right, motion passes.
Next, I have resolution number 2024-362R. This is awarding bid number 2024-012 ITB. This is traffic signal installation, Hardeman Road and Burgreen Road to Temple J Electric, $311,317 to be paid from Fund 38.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. Any discussion? Can we get the vote?
Councilmember Spears,
Aye.
Councilmember Powell,
Aye.
Council President Seifert,
Aye.
Councilmember Wroblewski,
Aye.
Councilmember Shaw,
Aye.
Councilmember Bartlett, Councilmember Denzine.
All right, motion passes.
Okay, and finally, I have resolution number 2024-367R, authorizing professional services agreement with Croy Engineering for civil engineering services related to the design, project number 25005, Browns Ferry Road and Sullivan Street intersection improvements, $88,550 to be paid from engineering department budget.
Move to approve.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any discussion? Can we get the vote?
Councilmember Powell,
Aye.
Councilmember Shaw,
Aye.
Council President Seifert,
Aye.
Councilmember Wroblewski,
Aye.
Councilmember Spears,
Aye.
Councilmember Bartlett, Councilmember Denzine.
All right, motion passes. Thank you, sir. Next up is facilities and grounds.
First item I have is resolution number 2024-223-R, authorizing an agreement with Madison County for the provision of federal funding for the Public Safety Annex renovation project, acceptance of $500,000 of federal ARPA funds for Madison County.
Move to approve.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. Any discussion?
Other than a huge thank you to the county, that's Chairman McCutcheon, Steve Haraway. This obviously goes towards the next one, and which will support that and uses that $500,000 and the rest of our ARPA funds to be used first in the public safety annex.
Awesome. All right. Can I get the vote, please?
Councilmember Powell,
Aye.
Councilmember Shaw,
Aye.
Council President Seifert,
Aye.
Councilmember Wroblewski,
Aye.
Councilmember Spears,
Aye.
Councilmember Bartlett, Councilmember Denzine.
All right, motion passes.
And the next item I have is resolution number 2024-370-R. It's award bid number 2024-013-ITP Public Safety Annex renovation to Dunlap Contracting and Company in the amount of $4,294,337. This is to be paid from the General Capital Improvement Fund 38 and ARPA funding.
Move to approve.
Second.
Okay, a motion and a second. Any discussion?
What exactly are we purchasing with this $4 million?
This is to do the renovation for the old Intergraph building that we purchased, and to construct a new bay apparatus for the fire station number 4.
So this builds Fire Station 4 and completely takes the rest of that 38,000 square feet to support fires training and stretch police out for all the things that they need.
Thank you.
Sure.
Any further discussion? Can I get the vote, please?
Councilmember Powell,
Aye.
Councilmember Shaw,
Aye.
Council President Seifert,
Aye.
Councilmember Wroblewski,
Aye.
Councilmember Spears,
Aye.
Councilmember Bartlett, Councilmember Denzine.
All right, motion passes. Thank you, sir. Next up is fire.
Good evening. I have resolution number 2024-358-R, authorizing a professional services agreement with Dr. Jeff Johnson for services as medical director for EMS, Madison Fire EMS activities, $1,650 per month to be paid from fire department budget.
Move to approve.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. Is there any discussion? Can I get the vote, please?
Councilmember Spears,
Aye.
Councilmember Powell,
Aye.
Council President Seifert,
Aye.
Councilmember Wroblewski,
Aye.
Councilmember Shaw,
Aye.
Councilmember Bartlett, Councilmember Denzine.
Motion passes. Thank you, Chief. Next up, HR.
Good evening. I'll be presenting the next 3 items for HR, legal, and planning. And the first of these is resolution number 2024-359R. This is a resolution to specify the holiday observance dates for employees for the upcoming calendar year. And if approved, this will allow the HR department to publish the annual payroll and holiday calendar.
Move to approve?
Second.
All right, I've got a motion and a second. Is there any discussion?
Just because you're doing these 3 doesn't make you my favorite.
Okay.
Corey's-
I knew that would be reserved for Corey since he's last at everything.
At least we know.
All right.
Did we get a motion in a second?
I thought we did.
Okay, good.
Yep. All right, can we get a vote, please?
Councilmember Wroblewski,
Aye.
Councilmember Powell,
Aye.
Council President Seifert,
Aye.
Councilmember Spears,
Aye.
Councilmember Shaw,
Aye.
Councilmember Bartlett, Councilmember Denzine.
Aye.
All right, thank you. And the next item under legal is Resolution 2024-341R. And this is to approve a memorandum of agreement among the city, the Board of Education, and Infinger Development to collaborate in the construction of Madison Branch Boulevard and the Seegers and Mayseal Drive intersection improvements and widening in connection with the construction of the new elementary school. And under this agreement, the parties are committing to have this road work done by June 2026 in time for the opening of the new elementary school in August of 2026. And if approved, this will allow a reimbursement agreement so that as the city reaches certain construction milestones, the Board of Education will reimburse the city up to $2.1 million.
Move to approve.
Second.
All right, got a motion and a second. Any discussion?
I'd just like to say I appreciate the Board of Education working on this with us.
Thank you.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's a really good partnership, I think, between us and this, and the schools and going out there. It's a beautiful area, and I think it also will help get people better, across east to west or west to east, whichever way you want to go. So, all right, I think, any other discussion? All right, got a motion and a second. Can we get a vote, please?
Councilmember Spears,
Aye.
Councilmember Powell,
Aye.
Council President Seifert,
Aye.
Councilmember Wroblewski,
Aye.
Councilmember Shaw,
Aye.
Councilmember Bartlett, Councilmember Denzine.
Aye.
All right, motion passes.
Thank you. And the final item I'd like to present is a first reading for ordinance number 2024-353. And this is an ordinance to vacate an easement located at 101 Marquise Way. It's a 5-foot wide easement at the south end of this lot. As you can see, it's indicated in the hatched area on the diagram on the screen. And the purpose of this easement vacation is to provide for a swimming pool. And if you have any questions between now and the vote on the 25th, just let me know and I'll pass it along to planning.
Thank you for all your hard work.
Thank you.
Very welcome.
All right. Next up is police.
I have resolution number 2024-360R, authorizing an agreement with the North Central Alabama Highway Safety Office for traffic safety grant funds. The way this grant actually works is we pay for it up front and overtime, and then at the end of the grant, we submit our results and also the overtime that we used, and we're reimbursed. Last year, we were reimbursed $21,000 for overtime. This year, we can actually be a little more effective. Now that we have a crime analyst, we're able to target high crash intersections and look at traffic issues based on time of day, day of week, and target those particular areas. Our traffic safety efforts have really stepped up. We are 15% above last year in our traffic enforcement efforts, and as a result, our crashes, especially crashes with injuries, are down by 10% from last year.
Move to approve.
Second.
All right, got a motion and a second. Any discussion?
Thank you, Chief.
All right, can we get the vote, please?
Councilmember Wroblewski.
Aye.
Councilmember Powell.
Aye.
Council President Seifert.
Aye.
Councilmember Spears.
Aye.
Councilmember Shaw.
Aye.
Councilmember Bartlett. Councilmember Denzine.
Aye.
All right, motion passes. Thank you, Chief. All right, next up is
My favorite person.
Teddy's favorite person.
Good evening. I have Resolution 2024-364-R, authorizing a professional services agreement with Shakita Williams for mental health instructor services through Parks and Recreation Department. When we built the community center, we put out for instructors of any type of activity that somebody would want to teach that would be of community interest. She reached out to us, and I think she's got a lot of quality stuff to offer the city.
Move to approve.
Second.
All right, got a motion and a second. Any discussion? All right, can we get the vote?
Councilmember Powell.
Aye.
Councilmember Shaw.
Aye.
Council President Seifert.
Aye.
Councilmember Wroblewski.
Aye.
Councilmember Spears.
Aye.
Councilmember Bartlett. Councilmember Denzine.
Aye.
All right, motion passes.
Next item's kind of similar to the first. Resolution 2024-365-R, authorizing a professional services agreement with Courtney Foltz for sourdough bread making instructor services through Parks and Rec.
Move to approve.
Second.
Do they need somebody to come and taste that?
That's my job.
Okay.
That's my job.
I'll bring the butter.
Volunteers
I can bring butter.
Hey, I've signed up to cook. You gonna eat my bread?
No.
No, there's only so many
Not
things
nice.
to do.
Not nice.
I would, Teddy.
All right.
Thank you.
Do we know,
Any further discussion?
do we know yet how often they will be teaching this class?
We haven't scheduled anything yet because the building's still a little short-staffed. We had a hiring freeze, so I don't have enough people to keep it open at night, but as soon as we get that off, we'll start scheduling. You'll see us put out schedules.
Okay, thank you.
Class.
I have pants that have elastic in them in case it goes to overtime. Let me know.
He's going to try them out
Yeah.
on Thanksgiving. I assume, since Mary mentioned this earlier, all these things will probably be on that new app, right?
Correct.
All right, awesome. Okay, so we got a motion and a second. Can we get the vote, please?
Councilmember Shaw.
Aye.
Councilmember Powell.
Aye.
Council President Seifert.
Aye.
Councilmember Wroblewski.
Aye.
Councilmember Spears.
Aye.
Councilmember Bartlett. Councilmember Denzine.
All right, motion passes.
My final item is Resolution 2024-366-R, amendment to professional service agreement with Sharon Rivers officiating for officials for volleyball, basketball, softball, both youth and adult. We've been doing business with them for a long time to provide basketball officials for our youth basketball program, for example.
Move to approve.
Second.
All right, got a motion and a second. Any discussion? All right, can we get the vote, please?
Councilmember Powell.
Aye.
Councilmember Shaw.
Aye.
Council President Seifert.
Aye.
Councilmember Wroblewski.
Aye.
Councilmember Spears.
Aye.
Councilmember Bartlett. Councilmember Denzine.
Aye.
All right, motion passes. Thank you, sir. All right, any miscellaneous business and announcements? No?
Motion to adjourn.
Oh, so moved. All right, we are adjourned. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Like this is the best place in the entire country to live, and we're staying put.
You know, as mayor here in the city of Madison, it's always an honor to be able to give the state of the city, to share with you all that we've accomplished together within the last year, and in this case, the last 3 years because of COVID. You know, it's an incredible team. It's our department heads, it's our city employees, it's our city council, our school system, the hospital, all the folks that you've seen. that continue to make a difference for Madison. You know, it doesn't matter when you moved here, how deep your roots are. What we continue to hear is you love living in this community with a great school system, plenty to do, and someplace you feel safe. We thank you for coming tonight and sharing this with us. We can't wait to continue to work hard for you in the next year to come.
Yeah. Absolutely. Very good. If you have any questions, call me anytime about anything you have questions on. Give me a holler. Very good seeing you. Yes, ma'am.
Was Steve around today?